Okay, good morning. We're here. I didn't get no sleep last night, so I'm gonna be like absolute shit later. But it's my last couple of days here, so I need to get this video released by Monday. So I got 2 days left to finish it. So might as well start early. It's 5:30 in the morning. Let's rock and roll. No more yapping. Let's go. We're almost done. I did some A sprite stuff earlier. That was the hardest part. A sprite is hard to deal with at times, especially with this. Like, it's looking good. Like, it's looking good. There's a lot of stuff on my timeline right now. There's a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna deny it. Like, holy shit, that's looking scary, but that's not bad. Here's the end. So let's work on this section so I can actually see the section is done. So what's here? A truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming. It watches, it waits. It has done so for years. Okay. Okay, what we can do, I should have that file. But yeah, I did some stuff off stream because it was very late. Like, it was like around 1 o'clock, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna stream at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just gonna do some stuff off stream, and it should be fine afterwards. So, all right, I need the original one. So, all right, so I'll have to get that again. That's fine. Okay. Let's grab the map. Now we're at the point where it's just map manipulation, sprite manipulation. Yeah. I think I just have to record one last section. Yeah, I just have to record the escape sequence, then we should be fine from there. But now it's just the only thing we have to do is just a couple of like shenanigans with the map and the sprites, but it's not that bad. I did run into a couple of issues, which is my fault because I forgot to make directional sprite images for mysterious figure. And I was like, oh fuck, it would have been great if I actually did it, but shame on me. I should have thought better. Okay, so I just need Veil and Sunny is fine. Aware. Okay, Veil Sunny. We'll name it Veil Daytime. Veil Day. Veil Day. Okay. Okay, Veil Day, Veil. Okay. So, let's put Veil Day right here. I just need to see how this looks. Okay. I just need a good location to put it. I think right there is good. Because what did I say here? A truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming. It watches, it waits. It has done so for years. Okay, so what I can do is right here's good. Right there's good. There's good. I'm gonna put them in the most absurd places. Okay, that's fine. So I'll keep that there. Wait, where'd it go? Fuck. Oh, that's on me. Okay. All right. That's Creighton's right there. Okay. Okay. So let's start doing some funky map manipulation. I'm working in the background, so don't mind me. So veil day. Okay, so we'll have the first spot right here. So let's edit this. I would show it, but there's already too much shit over here. I actually ran out of space on my OBS. I can't put any more resources. I mean, I could, but it's just gonna end up lagging everything. So let's do this. No, actually, let's do the upper sanctum. All right. Let me call this upper sanctum. Upper sanctum. Okay. So the plan for me today is work on this as much as possible, get as much done as I can, take breaks, do the horror one, and do Battler. Because again, I'm leaving in the next 2 days, so I need to make sure this is like released on Monday. Like, I release it, go on my flight, then deal with the BS when I get back. I'm just waiting for that. Yeah, fix your mic. I can't wait for it. I was like, there's nothing more. There's not more I can do. I'm bringing my Twitch mic with me. No one's complained about it, so I'm assuming it's been good. Okay. Let me move this. All right. I'm just gonna extend this a little bit. A truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him. Okay. So you're at 22 right now. You're at 22. Just, I'll use you as a reference. Uh, 18's fine. Okay. 18's fine. Alright, where the fuck is Isaac at? Antagonists. Okay. Now I have him, so this is at 18. we go. Well, okay, hold on. I thought so. It's fun. Yeah, that's fine. So you're at negative 237, 364. What the wait, whoa. They don't, again, this is more so seen. Oh. Alright, next.
A truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming, it watches.
Okay, now where else? Let's see. So we use the upper sanctum. Right there's good. Yeah, right there's good. Okay. Again, I had to fill this gap up. There was a big, massive gap. I was saving it for later because I knew I would have to do sprite manipulation eventually. So that's done. You have nothing to worry about. Speaking of which, I should probably... Let me review that real quick. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I need to actually review that because... I was getting salty last night when I was doing it. Where is it? Alright, so all this has to be filled up. I have the footage up until the wise one shows up. So from wise one showing up, well, getting the Mars star, wise one showing up in the end of the video, which is at the upper sanctum. Okay, let's see.
The single piercing blue eye it had. Raiden had a vague idea what this entity was and stated it could be the Wise One. The mysterious figure watched in the distance, and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the direction of the mysterious figure.
Oh, God. It was better than it was before! Oh yeah, I gotta get the font. Fuck, I gotta get the font. Okay. So definitely gotta get the font. So I'll have to restart this. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that looks good. In the next hour, I'll go rearrange things a little bit. God, I can't. The thing about the wise one is he isn't really ever looking diagonal. Like his eyeball goes left, right, up, down, never diagonal. So it's not like I can't do it. It would be very hard without like distorting his face. I tried. I tried for like a few hours. I'm like, yeah, this is just not gonna work. So we just had him spinning around, which I'll probably just change afterwards. Okay, back to this. So okay. Hmm. So it's 5:45 right now. In the next hour, I have to. I'll make a mental note that I actually have to go work on that again. So we are gonna do outside of Kraden's house now. So, again, don't mind me. I'm actually doing some stuff in the background now. So right there is fine. I'll open. I had it as Veil Day. Yeah, I did have it as Veil Day. Veil Day. Okay, so right outside Kraden's house. Let me just get the whole area. We don't need the whole house. Just this general area should be good. Okay. Outside Kraden. Outside Kraden. Let's see. Let's talk. Outside Kraden. I had it at 18 to 20 for sprite size. Okay, let's grab you again. Um, okay. $20. 600 negative 592. Okay. Okay, that's good. Wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say. All right. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to fix that. Okay.
Of faces twisted in pain, of unknown structures with shining lights illuminated, futures that haven't happened, or never will. In some of them, the people he knows betrays him.
I gotta be careful there. I gotta really be careful there. Right there. Again, I'm being cute. Right there.
Will. In some of them, the people he knows betrays him. In others, he's gone entirely, like he was never born.
Okay. Ooh, let's see.
It's of something else. A fracture. A truth trying to bleed through.
Fuck. Okay. So I gotta... How many sections is this? Alright. Let's see. Let's move this right here. Yeah, I have to extend this or else that's not gonna work. Okay. That's still not gonna work. Wow. Interesting.
A fracture.
Let's see why is that happening. 'Cause this is fucking 10 seconds long. That's at 52. What the fuck? That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know exactly why. Okay. I might have shot myself in the foot here with this one. Yeah, I kind of did shoot myself in the foot here. It's not the end of the world. We'll just do very funky cuts, I guess. All right, let's just see how the cuts look.
Where you are a nightmare. It's of something else, a fracture, a truth trying to bleed through. And something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming. It watches, it waits. It has done so for years, just outside the edges of his mind. And though it has never interacted with him, Isaac can feel it moving closer.
I was being a very silly bitch there. Okay, I can do 2 more. So I've used... Yeah, I actually really did shoot myself in the foot here. I screwed up because I made left, right, down, and up. I forgot to do the diagonals. I actually did legitimately forget to do the diagonals. Okay. Okay. I think what I can do is probably right here. Yeah, right in that general area was... Yeah, right in the general area is good. Like this right here. Okay. All right, back here we go once again. I've been streaming for 30 minutes. Oh my god. It just flies. Alright, Veil Day. Now, let's see. Where did I say I was gonna do it? No, I can't actually do it there because I mean, I could, but it's better that I don't do it there. Song's about to repeat itself. I'll change music in a second. Putting him in the plaza would make no sense because everybody's fucking there. Right here. Okay. I know where to put him. Whoops. All right. Outside. Ruins. Okay. Music change. We really went through 30 minutes and I felt like I feel like I've accomplished nothing in these 30 minutes. But I guess I have. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I gotta be careful with some of these OSTs. I'm getting copyrights for some weird reason. Fuck. It's weird. Yeah, I gotta be a little bit careful. Not a lot of good choices here, but fuck it. We'll go back to Raccoon City, I guess. Actually, no. Let's go to the dressing room. We'll go to the dressing room, then I'll change it in 15 minutes. Do, do, do. Named it Ruins. Okay, outside Ruins. No, I'll have to use... Wow, yeah, that actually kind of sucks. I'll just use down again. Okay. Where are you? I still have to do another flashback sequence, which I'm not looking forward to doing. Okay, here we go. You're all at 20, right? $99, $940. Yeah. I'm gonna bring you down a tad. No, way too much. 19's fine. Okay.
Sure. a truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming. It watches, it waits. It has done so for years, just outside the edges of his mind, and though it has never interacted with him, Isaac can feel it moving closer. The storm didn't just take lives, it left holes. Felix.
Okay. That's enough for you being a weirdo. All right, I gotta go back and work on that, but I'll do like another. I'll finish this section here. That I'll go back and work on it. Okay, so we don't need Veil Day anymore. Okay, so I should have. I'm being extremely stupid right now. All right. I don't even think a transition would work here. Okay, so let's listen from the beginning up until there.
3 years. That's how long it's been since the storm swallowed their world. Since the boulder took away their loved ones and dragged them into the watery abyss. Since the rain and thunder tore the skies over Vale. Since everything changed. Time has passed, but the wound never healed. It festered. Isaac, once a boy who stood in the shadow of tragedy, now carries it with him. He has grown into something quiet. Hardened, distant. Something is wrong. Visions plague him, of faces twisted in pain, of unknown structures with shining lights illuminated, futures that haven't happened, or never will. In some of them, the people he knows betrays him. In others, he's gone entirely, like he was never born. He doesn't speak of it, not to Jenna, not to Garrett, not to anyone, because what he sees isn't just a memory or a nightmare. It's of something else, a fracture. A truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming. It watches, it waits. It has done so for years, just outside the edges of his mind, and though it has never interacted with him, Isaac can feel it moving closer. The storm didn't just take lives, it left holes. Felix, Isaac's father, and both Jenna's parents vanished that night. Their bodies were never found. Only the sound of rushing water and the memory of the screams remain. In Vale, that silence speaks louder than words. Jenna tries to smile, tries to be strong, but something in her broke.
Okay. All right. I am fine with that right now. Probably gonna change it like 50 different times in the next 48 hours, but I am fine with that. Oh fuck. Hold on.
3 years ago. She clings to Isaac and
also, yeah, there's no dialogue here, so I got rid of the text boxes.
Like they're all she has left, because they are. And though they rarely speak of that day, its weight is in every step they take. Garrett hasn't changed much on the surface, still loud, still impulsive, but even he carries the scars. He hides them under a veil of jokes and stubborn optimism. What he doesn't see is the slow decay in Isaac, the dreams, the vision, the pressure. None of them know the line between memory and prophecy is already beginning to blur. And while the town continues to go on, something has returned.
Okay.
Satoru and Minardi, two strangers cloaked in mystery, have one.
Alright. I was kind of being a little bit silly here, but this is fine.
Again set foot in Vale. Their intentions are unclear, but their presence carries a cold certainty. They're here for their own agendas. They are searching for something, and they are not alone.
I was being very silly there. All right, there's things I need to fix. Definitely things I need to fix here. First, I'll address that. I'll address this later, but okay. I gotta view this section again. Because we definitely cut out a lot.
Upon investigating the wall, a portal opened up. The heart of Soul Sanctum revealed itself in full splendor. An ancient chamber veiled in a dark hue, a strange liquid resembling water in sanctified silence. In each corner of the chamber, 4 statues resembling goddesses cradled an ancient secret. Each of them housed the elemental stars: Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, relics of immense power sealed away. Kraden, awestruck, could barely contain his words. He stated that these ancient relics were the key to the secrets of alchemy, and their existence was thought to be legend. He stated that he had prepared in advance for the slim chance of their existence before embarking on this expedition. He revealed that he brought pouches of mithril just in case. Kraden could no longer contain his excitement and requested that the stars be retrieved so he can examine them. At Kraden and Jenna's behest, Isaac and Garrett were instructed to grab the stars. Unknown to them, Isaac had remained completely quiet throughout this exchange, as if something was on his mind. For the past 3 years, his cryptic visions have continued to intensify, each vision more disturbing than the next. He couldn't differentiate between what was real and what was not. Perhaps they were visions of events yet to come, or something else. He didn't know, but they continued to haunt him. His mind continued to be in constant flux. But besides all that, his attention was focused on the bright red shining object in the distance. For some reason, it was different from the others, as if it was radiating a different type of aura. It felt like it was calling out to him. For now, it would be an afterthought because Kraden was urging him to come closer to these mysterious relics and retrieve them. Isaac and Garrett set out to grab the elemental stars, starting with the southeast corner of the room. A bright yellow light shined brightly, the Venus star. Upon reaching out for the star, a fragmented vision appeared within Isaac's mind. Before he could think of the significance of this vision, he heard Kraden's voice call out to him to continue getting the other stars. They headed north, this time toward the blue light shining brightly in the distance, the Mercury star. Isaac again reached out for the star. Another vision again appeared in his mind. This vision was more disturbing than the last. Once again, he was snapped out of it by Kraden's urging to get the other stars. Unbeknownst to them, someone else was in the room, observing their actions. A familiar figure adorned with a black cloak, observing them in the distance. The defining feature is a glowing red eye illuminating the darkness in the room.
I fucked up.
Isaac and Garrett continued on their trek. They observed a shining purple object in the southwest corner of the room and headed in that direction.
Okay.
Upon reaching the goddess statue, they observed the Jupiter star and reached out to grab it. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different. Isaac snapped himself out of the vision.
I don't know what to put there yet. I'll probably figure it out in the next few hours, but I'll figure it out because those get just more and more and more and more disturbing. Go on. Okay. So let's do what I can. Let's do what we can do for now, because I gotta record the rest of the footage later. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, hold on. What do I have here? Okay. Oh yeah, this is. I have to do some funky manipulation here. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different. Isaac snapped himself out of the vision. Kraden's voice didn't reach out to him. But this time, no praise followed. Okay. No words. Only silence. Alright. So right there's good. Whoops. All right. Let's cut it right here at the jump. Because this clip is too long. And I don't want to mess with all that work I just did. Because that would take a long time for me to do. I'd be very sad. I don't want to go back into A Sprite. Oh, fuck. Damn, it's right. It's been 15 minutes. All right, let's go to the hospital. We haven't been there in a while. No, it's too somber. It's too early for that. Stillness and Straight's a good song. Well, Stillness and Straight and Winding, actually, sorry. Okay. No, because the vision. Fuck. Hold on.
Isaac and Garrett continued on their trek. They observed a shining purple object in the southwest corner of the room.
Okay, so I have to... I'll put it right here for now.
And headed in that direction. Upon reaching the goddess statue, they observed the Jupiter star and reached out to grab it. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different. Isaac snapped himself out of the vision. Brayden...
Okay.
Isaac snapped himself out of the vision. Brayden's voice didn't reach out to him. But this time, no praise followed, no words, only silence. Then, they emerged. From the shadow.
Okay. All right, that's right there's good. There's just like a lot of dead space right there.
Isaac snapped himself out of the vision. Brayden's voice didn't reach out to him, but this time no praise followed, no words, only silence. Then, they emerged. From the shadows at the entrance of the...
Okay, there we go. We didn't. It's a good transition. I think. Yeah, it's a pretty good transition. Let's see.
He snapped himself out of the vision. Brayden's voice didn't reach out to him, but this time no praise followed. No.
Yeah, that's perfect actually. Nice. Okay. So, I should have enough now. But I do not fucking have enough. All right. I'm not even gonna chance it. Let's stop it right there. I gotta cut this out bit by bit.
Shadows at the entrance of the chamber, Sartoros and Minardi stood in front of Jenna and Creighton.
That's good. That's actually really good.
Commanding, unshaken. Their goal was clear as day. They were here to take the elemental stars for their own nefarious schemes. Jenna and Creighton were concerned for their safety because they knew immediately Once the Taurus and minority had no further use for them, their lives would be in danger.
Okay. Actually gotta... Okay. That's fine.
The Taurus and minority had no further use for them, their lives would be in danger.
So Taurus and minority, they're cheeky. Like, they're very cheeky when it comes to verbal judo. Okay. All right. Section. Soon, I'll have to do some very weird type of things. Because Alex does not exist here right now.
Their lives would be in danger. At that moment, another figure appeared in the chamber.
Okay, so let's see. We don't need this bit. Okay. Make sure that's good. Xbox shows up right there. All right. So all right. So let's see.
It was clear as day. They were here to take the elemental stars for their own nefarious schemes. Jenna and Kraden were concerned for their safety because they...
Okay. Let's see how that looks again. All right.
Concerned for their safety because they knew immediately once the Taurus and minority had no further use for them, their lives would be in danger.
Okay. Now, this should be Felix.
At that moment...
Yep. All right. Cut that. Xbox shows up right there.
At that moment, another figure appeared in the chamber through the portal. This...
How's this?
Appeared in the chamber through the portal. This figure was male and wore a distinctive mask to conceal his identity. He assured them that their lives were not at risk and alluded...
Okay. Right there is good.
He assured them that their lives were not at risk and alluded to the fact that their safety was already...
Okay. So gotta add a little bit back to this. Okay, that's good. It's just a little bit back.
At risk alluded to the fact that their safety was already considered in advance.
Okay. Right, there's good. Any weird movement? Okay.
Considered in advance, to which Satoru's minority ensured if they cooperated. Thus, Satoru's gave Isaac and Garen an ultimatum.
Okay. We don't need that little section right there. All right, so as soon as that text box stops, we'll cut right there.
Satoru's minority ensured if they cooperated. Thus, Satoru's gave Isaac and Garen an ultimatum. If they wanted to save their friend,
We don't need that.
Satoru's gave Isaac and Garen an ultimatum. If they wanted to save their friends, they must hand over the elemental stars. To which
Okay. Xbox stops right there. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but okay. I didn't think I was gonna have to do this again, but I guess I have to do this again. I'm so mad because I have to record again, which is I knew I was gonna have to do it, but at least we're at the end of this. Okay. Where does she show up? I'm being very deceptive. I know I'm being deceptive right now, but it's all good.
To which Isaac and Garrett had no choice but to agree with the.
Oh, whoops. That was fast. All right. Right there. This isn't gonna be the first. This isn't gonna be the first. It is not definitely not gonna be the last time. It should disappear right here. Yep, we got it. Okay. All right. It's been an hour, so let me go back to this. I know I have to review this again. This is a lot of stuff I'm doing over there. Pause this. Okay.
Wise one. The mysterious figure watched in the distance and it had its attention.
Wait.
In the distance, but what caught everyone's attention was the single piercing blue eye it had. Brayden had a vague idea what this entity was and stated it could be the Wise One. The mysterious figure watched in the distance and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if
I'm gonna let it play, then I'm gonna review it like section by section just to be on the safe side.
it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the direction of the mysterious figure.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. I gotta sneeze. Phew. Hmm. All right. Let's just go over it one more time. Again, I'm mad because there's nothing there. There's where is it? It'd been great if he had just. I could. Damn, that's a lot of. Fuck, that's actually a lot. You know what? I'm fine with him just spinning. I got him spinning. You're just gonna be Ozma forever. You're just Ozma now. That's your role. Wiseman, you're just Ozma. In a perfect world, this is how it should be. Just diagonal. But this is not a fucking perfect world. Okay, so let's just go over everything one more time. Okay, so that's fine. This is at 13. 1,339, 439. Okay. 439.
The mysterious figure watched in the distance and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the.
Hmm. Okay, we can be a little bit silly here, I guess. If we're gonna go with the full shebang, we might as well go with the full shebang. This is... what? Okay.
The wise one. The mysterious figure watched in the distance, and it had its attention focused on the rocky object.
What the fuck? Why didn't that not change? Oh, yeah, I'm a dumbass. Fine. That was on me. I forgot to change that. I haven't slept yet. I probably will soon.
One. The mysterious figure watched in the distance, and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the direction of the mysterious figure.
Okay, so section by section. Okay. It's fine. Actually fine. Again, it's just like with Earth Force. It just gets cut. It gets cut off. Like, I could try to fix it. I could probably just duplicate this, but it's just gonna keep on going. Yeah, it's not gonna look good if... Okay, let's look at that again. You are now Ozma. You're always gonna be Ozma. That I'll get the... I have the font. I just gotta reset this. Okay. Okay, so I have to fix that. How would that... Uh... Okay, because I know it's gonna keep on bothering me. I'll just buy something that's close to Alex. Go from there. Okay, I will reset this later. So let's go over it one more time.
The mysterious figure watched in the distance, and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the direction of the mysterious figure.
Yeah, I have to do it. We'll do one more watch, and we'll get back to the other stuff again. But I think everything is pretty much good. I think we got that hard part out of the way. So one more watch, then we'll go back to other things. I definitely probably should try to get some sleep soon.
The mysterious figure watched in the distance, and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the direction of the mysterious figure.
Good. That was really good. Wait, what? Why did that? Huh. All right, so it won't add that there. All right, so that looks good. Let's go back to here. I don't need to work on that anymore. So where were we?
To which Isaac and Garrett had no choice but to agree with those terms, which Creighton openly disagreed with because there was no guarantee of their safety.
All right, we don't need that. Okay. There.
Creighton openly disagreed with because there was no guarantee.
Let's see. All right. I'm gonna bring that a little bit over there. All right.
Openly disagreed with because there was
Okay.
no guarantee of their safety if the elemental stars were given.
I need a little that. There we go.
Guarantee of their safety if the elemental stars were given. Which minority
Right. We'll do a little bit more, then we'll wrap it up. I'll try to get some sleep. Come back. We'll do Battler. We'll do horror. We'll come back to this. This is almost done. I'm happy this is almost done because it was a lot of pain and suffering in Ace Bright last night. I'm like, God damn it, Wise One, what the fuck? Why are you just a gigantic ball? You're a ball that has an eye on it. If you didn't have that eye, that one singular eye, it would have been fine. But no, you had to have that eye.
Which minority stated that she had a guarantee for them. She requested that.
Okay. Okay, there we go. So we got about an hour and 15 minutes worth of work done. Okay.
She requested that the masked figure remove his mask to show his face.
Right.
Jenna and Creighton. The masked man was hesitant when he heard what minority had suggested. Satoris agreed that this was the best option in support of the idea.
Okay. All right. We're good. So, the elephant in the room over here.
of the Jupiter star and reached out to grab it. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind.
The hell am I gonna do here? Okay, so first of all, I fucked up. We'll have it repeat. Okay. All right, so let's just go over the ones that we've done before, so I can try to brainstorm something at least. Okay.
On reaching out for the corner of the room, a bright yellow light shined brightly. The Venus star. On reaching out for the star,
That's so dark.
fragmented vision appeared within Isaac's mind. Before he could think of the significance of this vision, he heard Creighton's voice call out to him to continue getting the other stars. They headed north, this time toward the blue light shining brightly in the distance, the Mercury star. Isaac again reached out for the star. Another vision again appeared in his mind. This vision was more disturbing than the last.
That's still really fucked. I was on some demon time yesterday for some weird reason. But yeah, the whole little, the ocean rose up all the way up there. Like, no. Multiverse Angle's a bitch.
Again, he was snapped out of it by Creighton's urging to get the other stars. Unbeknownst to them, someone else was in the room, observing their actions. A familiar figure adorned with a black cloak, observing them in the distance. The defining feature is a glowing red eye illuminating the darkness in the room. Isaac and Garrett continued on their trek. They observed a shining purple object in the southwest corner of the room and headed in that direction. Upon reaching the goddess statue, they observed the Jupiter star and reached out to grab it.
Oh, I got something. I definitely got something. This is gonna take me like a second. Okay. Okay. Wait, why would I need... All right, desktop. Give me like 2 minutes to do this. I'll put music back on. Okay. So I should be able to do this. Okay. Oh, yeah. So what can I do for the whole thing? Okay. Okay, we are about to cook. Oh, so I have to do it one by one. All right, not a big deal. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit! That was too much. That was too much booming. Almost done. I'm doing some Ace Bright stuff in the background. Okay, just a couple more clicks. That actually kind of sucks. Okay, that should be all of them. Okay, 5. If only it were this easy. I got like 2 more left. All right, I'm gonna increase the tolerance up a little bit. Because there's no way this should be taking this long to do. All right, a little bit more. Son of a bitch. A little bit more. There we go. Thank God. This can go a little bit higher. Okay. And one more. I don't really want to chance this. There we go. All right, let's see how this looks. All right, cool. Perfect. Now, let's save it. And hopefully this actually comes out good. Export. All right. And let's see. Desktop. I just gotta find a background. Let's go to... Okay. All right, time to get the squad, but let's see what
Again,
this
upon
says.
reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different.
Okay. So, delete. What did I have you as? $26. Okay. Okay. I know we're not gonna get this 100%. I'll continue working on it later, but we're not gonna get that 100%. I'd actually have to go like get into the game files, see their exact positioning, which I'm not trying to do because that takes a lot of work. Okay. Of course, we gotta have the boy. Yeah, I'm just spreading them out a little bit better because E would be. We can move the layer up a little, actually. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We'll space them out a little tiny bit more. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now for you. They could have did so much with you, but they decided not to. Which we're gonna fix. We're gonna fix you, Mia. We're definitely gonna fix you. Alright. And now obviously we have to have her with the staff. Again, we're not gonna get the positioning 100%. Like, I'm not that anal about it. Like, there's only so much we can do. There's a lot we can do, but out of my, it's past my pay grade, and I actually don't even know how the fuck I actually would do that. Actually, I'm just gonna have to position them the best that I can here. Okay. Okay. All right. Now this one. This is gonna be funny. Where did I put it? Where the hell did I put that? There we go. Do not judge me. Do not judge me at all. Okay. I did say these were gonna get very disturbing, and y'all got your disturbance. Okay. Now let's actually see how this looks.
Rabbit. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different.
No shit.
Isaac's
Oh man. Oh, all right. I gotta see that again. Oh my god. That's. Do not give me time in A Sprite. I will do some weird, fringy shit.
to grab it. Again, upon reaching for the...
I did actually just... I have some diabolical plans for this. Not that huge, but I got some diabolical stuff planned for this later.
Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different.
All right, let me try getting this. I'll try getting it as big as I can. Then we'll. That's a little bit too much. Yeah. In the fucking world.
Again, upon reaching for the star, another...
No. $75 is good.
Grab it. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different.
Okay. All right, so a good chunk of the stuff got done, which is great. I'm just gonna look at the things that I did today, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so mysterious figure that needed to be done a lot. Mysterious figure being a fucking weirdo. Okay, so let's start right here.
Structures with shining lights illuminated, futures that haven't happened, or never will. In some of them, the people he knows betrays him. In others, he's gone entirely, like he was never born. He doesn't speak of it, not to Jenna, not to Garrett, not to anyone, because what he sees isn't just a memory or a nightmare. It's of something else, a fracture, a truth trying to bleed through. If something sees him, a presence beyond this world, silent, suffocating, scheming. It watches, it waits. It has done so for years, just outside the edges of his mind, and though it has never interacted with him, Isaac can feel it moving closer. The storm didn't just take lives, it left holes. Felix, Isaac's father, and both Jenna's parents vanished that night. Their bodies were never found, only the sound of rushing water and the memory of the screams remain. In Vale, that silence speaks louder than words. Jenna tries to smile, tries to be strong, but something in her broke 3 years ago.
Well, that's fine. Like this section's all set. I think I adjusted this a little bit.
Satoru and Minardi, two strangers cloaked in mystery, have once again set foot in Vale. Their intentions are unclear, but their presence carries a cold certainty. They're here for their own agendas. They are searching for something, and they are not alone.
Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, I gotta fix. I can fix that. I have to. I am so mad. I'm so mad. Her scythe doesn't. It's such a mortal blow, so cool, but her scythe wants to go in the opposite direction. And I'm mad about that. I'm actually very mad about that. It's all good. Okay, so that's fine. I'll tinker around with that later. Oh yeah. I gotta look at this one.
Immediately triggered a vision within Isaac. He knew something was familiar.
Okay, hold on.
The clearly displeased duo inquired if they were eavesdropping on their conversation, which immediately triggered a vision within Isaac. He knew something was familiar, but he could not put his finger on it, as if his mind was blocking any form of remembrance.
Okay, that's fine. I think I adjusted this a little bit.
Each vision more disturbing than the next. He couldn't differentiate between what was real and what was not. Perhaps they were visions of events yet to come or something else. He didn't know, but they continued to haunt him. His mind continued to be in constant flux. But besides all that, his attention was focused on the bright red shining object in the distance. For some reason, it was different from the others, as if it was radiating a different type of aura. It felt like it was calling out to him. For now, it would be an afterthought because Kraden was urging him to come closer.
Okay, so I'll have to just slow that down a little bit more, so that's fine. Okay. The visions. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. Okay, I gotta look at these again.
Isaac and Garrett set out to grab the elemental stars, starting with the southeast corner of the room. A bright yellow light shined brightly, the Venus star. Upon reaching out for the star, a fragmented vision appeared within Isaac's mind.
All right, that's fine. We don't need to change it.
Before he could think of the significance of this vision, he heard Kraden's voice call out to him to continue getting the other stars. They headed north, this time toward the blue light shining brightly in the distance, the Mercury star. Isaac again reached out for the star. Another vision again appeared in his mind. This vision was more disturbing than the last.
That's fine.
Once again, he was snapped out of it by Kraden's urging to get the other stars. Unbeknownst to them, someone else was in the room, observing their actions. A familiar figure adorned with a black cloak, observing them in the distance. A defining feature is a glowing red eye illuminating the darkness in the room. Isaac and Garrett continued on their trek. They observed a shining purple object in the southwest corner of the room and headed in that direction. Upon reaching the goddess statue, they observed the Jupiter star and reached out to grab it. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented...
Okay. Oh my god. That's gonna be a... That's just gonna be so... That's gonna be so silly later.
Upon reaching the goddess statue, they observed the Jupiter star and reached out to grab it. Again, upon reaching for the star, another disturbing fragmented image appeared within Isaac's mind. This time it was different. Isaac snapped himself out of the vision. Kraden's voice didn't reach out to him.
Okay. So, I'll come back. Do I have any more? Yeah, I still have a lot over there. Okay. So, this is up until Alex, I believe. Then I'll record the last section of it before I start streaming this again. Then we should be able to just wrap everything up in one shot. But let's just make sure everything here is good. I'm actually really happy with the way this turned out. Really, really happy.
Had a vague idea what this entity was and stated it could be the Wise One. The mysterious figure watched in the distance, and it had its attention focused on the rocky object, as if it knew exactly what it was. Anger, hatred, and loathing were permeating from the direction of the mysterious figure.
Oh yeah, fuck the font. Okay.
And Sartorius concluded that the entity must be the...
Okay. All right. So we did good. We got a good hour and some change done. So when I get up eventually, I'll do the last bit of recording, and we shall double back and probably finish this up maybe tonight or tomorrow. It just really just depends. But the A separate things are done. We don't have to do anything more with that. We don't have to do anything more with that. That's fine. So I'll do the last bit of recording from getting the Mars star to the escape, which that will lead us into where the video ends, because the video will end once they get their mission. And there's a couple of things I have to do here and there over there, but it's fine. The hard part's done. Now it's just putting everything together and wrapping it up. So again, Monday this has to be done, because Tuesday 6:45 I'm on my flight back to my duty station. So a lot of stress came into this, but I'm happy with the way it's turning out. So we did good. Everybody did good. So when I get up, I'll do what I have to do with this. I'll do some horror. I'll do Battler. Then later on tonight, I'll do some more of this. Good to go. All right. Have a good one. I'll see people later. Take care. Bye-bye.